Hello Frenzy, my name is Kateshark and welcome back to Rainswept. Now, I know the first two episodes of this say Rainswept demo. Funny story, I actually filmed the demo episodes weeks ago. If you've watched this channel at all, you know that I filmed these weeks in advance. So basically, right after I filmed the demo episodes, I got an email saying that the game would be completed and ready to go February 1st. And I am filming this on February 2nd because I had to go back and play through the part that covered the demo so you guys didn't get a repeat. But there's a little bit of a difference, and you'll notice is you can walk around the city a lot more. And I figured out how to run, so we got that going for us. But I'm not going to waste some more time. We'll just pick up where we left off and continue on with the game here. So continue. And some of the graphics might look a little different, but this is the final development. I did not realize how far along they were. Oh, wait. Okay. And I've also learned that you can change clothes. So there we go. December 31st. That's when they first met. Yes, that. Oh, Detective, are you okay? You look a little pale. Oh, I don't know what that was. Might have to go back there and see. Brad, we should try locating him. Oh, yep, there's another clip. Detective? Whoops. Oh. Okay. Ugh, my head. Detective. What? Michael, you've got to tell me what's going on. I'm really worried. You should really see a doctor. I'm not sure what you're talking about, officer. Are you serious? You collapsed again. You were out for at least 5 minutes. Oh, that's not good. I was examining the floor. I think I tripped and knocked myself out. It didn't really look like that. Seriously, I don't know why you won't talk about it. Anyway, we'll sit here for a while. Any more of this, and you're going straight to the doctor. Got it? Yeah. Okay, hold on 1 second. I want to turn this music down just a little bit, because it's a little loud. At least to me. Okay, so we'll turn that down a bit. Okay. Tell me something. What? I don't know. About your life back home? How's it like? Work back there? How different is it of all this? Or from all this? It's a completely different world. There's always something to work on. The station is always full of life and noise. I like that. It can get a bit crazy at times, but it's great if you can handle it. I've been thinking about moving to a bigger station someday. I mean, the idea of handling bigger cases, being in the thick of it, it all sounds so exciting. Sounds like the kind of thing I'd like to do. I'm not sure I'd be able to handle it, though. Just in this one case that's affecting me emotionally. I think you're capable. It's only been about a day, but I know you'd be able to do more than just handle it. In fact, I think you did very well. Wow, you really think so? Absolutely. Thanks, Detective, but I also worry about the people I leave behind here. My mother, she lives with me. I feel it would be selfish of me to just leave. There's so many other people here that depend on me. Detective, feeling better yet? The small town air getting to you? You look really cheery, Ryan. You gotta see what I found. I'll get us coffee. Detective, you should sit. I'll be fine. Okay. Dope. Yes, so I finally learned how to run, so we got that. Let's see. Hello, Detective, are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm alright. It's good that you came here. A cup of coffee will fix you up nicely. How many will it be? 3, it would seem. Thank you, Mark. You have a friend whose name is Mark. Say, do you know anyone called Brad by any chance? See him around with Chris and Diane, maybe? Possibly back when they first moved in? I don't think so. I don't recall seeing them with anyone else, especially anyone from outside Pineview. Alright. Anyway, thanks for the coffee, Mark. Take care, Detective. Wait, are these our coffees? Got the coffee, now to get it back to the table before it gets cold. Okay. Hey, you took my seat, dickwad. item? Yeah, you give me my fucking seat back. Alright, so what did you want to show us? So their mail just came in, Chris and Diane's. And there's a couple of things here that you might find interesting. There's bills, of course, nothing suspicious about those. Then we've got 2 tickets, one way to, I'm going to say Madagascar, because they were talking about that earlier. Yeah, yes, Madagascar, how'd you know? That's amazing. Anyway, 2 tickets, one way to Madagascar. They were to leave this Sunday. That would be 4 days from now. We might want to call up the travel agency and ask them about it. I'll do that. This is very useful, thanks. Oh no, that's not all. Officer Blunt says this one here will make you particularly happy. Chris and Diane received an invitation for a wedding. Someone named Emily's getting married to a guy named Brad. Yep, there's also a phone number there. Do you think we should call him for a talk? I think we should. Okay. I've given Brad a call. He says we should be able to make it. He should be able to make it here tomorrow. Perfect. The autopsy results will also be ready by tomorrow, so looks like that's it for today. See you tomorrow, officer. Take care, detective. Oh god, I gotta walk all the way back. Okay. God, that bar is like never open. Grandpa's Bakery! I love Grandpa. Funny story. You have that character that everyone calls Grandpa. When I was a kid, we lived in a small town in Kentucky called Henderson, which is actually where they filmed, during the time they were filming A League of Their Own. But we had this neighbor who was this older gentleman, and I don't even know what his real name was, but our neighbor was this older guy, and he always reminded me of a grandpa, so I called him Grandpa. Thought that was kind of funny. Oh, detective, maybe you can help me. How good are you with words? Actually, perfect. I'm kind of stuck with the lyrics to the song. It goes, with a smile across my face I sigh, we're only here for the blink of an eye. Clouds float, bend with the sky, drunken dreams. Ooh. Drunken dreams of apple pie. Leave me high and dry, of you and I. I would say drunken dreams help get me by. So true. I can relate so much. I know I should give up some of the impractical dreams, but it's all that helps me get through this daily slog, you know? I do know. This is great. Maybe I'll ask for your help again. Alright, now leave me be. I need to focus. Thanks, by the way. Where would you say you were on the 6th of October? What? Are you really asking me that? It's kind of why I'm in Pineview, you know. I was traveling. Oh wait, I think I have the proof right here. See these? My boarding pass from my last flight has a date and my name and everything. Right. I'll be back if I need anything else. Of course, of course. Thanks for the help. Okay. So glad I figured out how to run. Oh, here we go. Let's talk. Hello, Mr. Stone. I hope your stay has been pleasant so far. It's Detective Stone, but okay. I mean, as pleasant as it could possibly be, considering the horrible, tragic circumstances. The view is great, the room is really cozy, I'm having nightmares. Yeah, that's not... I'd say... Well, either one. See, the view is great, yeah. The view from the room is great, Mrs. Patterson. It is, isn't it? It's the very best room. My favorite thing to do is to have a morning cup of coffee as I watch the sunrise over the hills. It's been over 30 years and I'm still not bored of the sight. How long have you been in charge of this hotel, Mrs. Patterson? My husband built the hotel when we were in our 20s. We've been here ever since. About 30 years now. He's from Pineview. He met me when he was out traveling for work. I fell in love with this place and the way of life here, and I haven't regretted moving here even once. If you don't mind me asking, where is your husband at the moment? Oh, my husband, he's been bedridden, unfortunately. Had an accident a year back, and he can't move about by himself. He's still got the spirit, though, and he makes all the decisions regarding this place. All the execution and legwork remains mine, of course. I'm happy to do it. I love this hotel, and I love him. Did you know Chris and Diane? We did meet them a couple of times. They seem like lovely people, the two of them. I don't know what the rumors are all about. Chris wanted to start a hotel here too. Do you know anything about that? Yes, he even met my husband once to talk about all that. We were happy to help them out. We know how difficult it can be to get started running something like that. You weren't worried about the competition, yeah. Oh no, it's been many years since all our mortgages and debts are paid off, and we've been comfortable since then. We get a couple of regular guests every so often, and that's enough to keep things running. Now the hotel is just a hobby. We don't do it for the money. It's very... Wow, congratulations. Where were you on the night of the 6th? I'm sorry, Mrs. Patterson, but I must ask you. Where were you around midnight on the day of the shootings? Oh, I was here, of course. This hotel can't run without me, you know. And of course there's dozens of people, staff, guests, that could confirm that. Midnight, though, I'd be in bed with my husband. All right, Mrs. Patterson, thank you for your time. No problem, Detective. I'm happy to be of help. Okay, so... Okay, I can go in. Okay. Look somewhere else. I don't think there's anything beyond the... Okay, we'll go back this way. I could use a long, warm bath right now. So let's do it. A bath will set me straight, maybe. Okay. Oh. Okay. My mind keeps wandering back to her. Why can't I... The case. Think about the case. Brad, we'll meet him tomorrow. Wonder what he can tell us. Chris and Brad studied together, I think. Oh. Ugh. Is there no escape? Why won't you just change into your PJs? Yeah, the cool thing is you get to do all this so you can change. Casual, formal, stressed out, sleepwear. Okay, exit, because he probably needs to go to bed. That's better. I can't do anything with the phone. Let's use... should I go to sleep now? Yeah. No nightmares today, I hope. And another thing that changes, it gives you, like, oh no, objectives and has notes written down, and I'll pull those up here in a bit. Oh no. I am digging the music for this. No, no, no. It can't be. Oh, can I jump? Oh, well, that's not happening. Oh no! Oh, no, can't do that. Oh, there we go. No. I'm dreaming it's dream. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I don't really want to leave the music though. Oh my god. What's... oh no, not this. Oh, he's having that sleeper paralysis. Abigail. I thought I meant more than the world to you. Come with me. You know you should. I want to. I keep thinking about it. There's nothing left with you in that world. I'll forgive you if you come. Just let go of all this. You'll be so much happier. Okay. And I know I've said this before, but I just love the art style of this whole thing. It really reminds me of, like, kind of like if Bob Ross was illustrating Twin Peaks or some shit, which is a weird combo, but... Ugh, my head is so bright in here. Officer Blunt will be waiting in the cafe. I should go meet her. Okay. So. I don't want to do formal so much. Let's just do the classic. Exits. Okay. Should I leave? Yes. Good morning, Detective. We've got a couple tasks lined up for today. Brad is in Pineview, so we can talk with him. Dr. Martinez has also informed me that the autopsy report is ready. Okay, first, let's discuss that guy sitting next to him. Oh, it's a beard. Okay, I thought it was his hair and his head was backwards. Okay, let's discuss the case real quick. What have we got so far? Well, not much more than what we had yesterday. We know that they only recently planned to go for vacation together. Did something change that? Okay. So, let's check the autopsy report first. Alright, we can head to the hospital. Shall we leave now? Yes. Let's not waste any more time. Lead the way. Okay. So we gotta go to the hospital. Brr, it's really chilly today. It gets cold here when it rains. It was raining all night yesterday. Oh, what the... Whoa. Hey, you okay, man? Yeah, I just got spooked. What a jerk. He was clearly driving beyond the speed limit. Ugh, my photos. Don't worry, I'll get them for you. Oh, that's nice. Do you really kill her? Okay, so let's grab these photos. Here's one. How many fell? I can't even remember. Got that. Should have brought a jacket. And one more. Oh, the dog's got one over there. Oh, look at the dog. Isn't that cute? Found one. Here, puppy. Can I have that, honey? Hey, buddy. Oh. Can I have the photograph? Oh. I don't want to damage that photo by snatching it. I guess I'll have to make a trade. What does a pup like to eat? Bones? Okay. I'll bet he'd like a donut from Grandpa. Can I go in there? Hey Mark, do you have a bone or something that I could give to that pup there? Need the photo from it, eh? Actually just dumped all that in the trash can outside. I'll have to dumpster dive. Sorry, detective, I don't have anything else in the cafe right now. Alright, thanks, Mark. Okay, so let's look. This better work. Got it. Okay. Oh. Yo! My name is William. You're the detective investigating this case, right? Yes, why do you ask? What's going on? I hear the local cops are trying to wrap this case up quickly. How do you know that? I've been listening in, keeping track. Honestly, as a resident of this town, hearing that doesn't make me feel safe at all. So since you're not from around here, I'm hoping you'll handle things differently. I can't really discuss that with you, William. I get it. Can you tell me, though? Notice anything unusual lately? Not until the incident, no. The most unusual thing I can see is how the cops are handling the investigation. Thank you. If it is murder and the killer is still about, then I've got to be on guard for me and my girlfriend. Did you know Chris and Diane? I didn't know. But then I barely know anyone in Pineview since I've only been here for 3 months. I do sympathize with what's happened, though. If it is murder-suicide, I can't imagine what they would have been going through to get that pushed them to do it. It's really sad to even think about that. Well, he just said, I just moved here through a fresh start and all. Okay. The town is quality. It's been a short time, but I'm already quite familiar with it. The mist-covered hills, the small streets and markets, the slow pace of life. It's like the perfect place to escape to from the demons of your past, you know? Okay. Where were you the night of the shootings? Around midnight. I was at home drinking soda. I hate soda. Drinking pop and playing video games around that time. Can anyone confirm this? My girlfriend Claire, we live together. We'll talk later. Okay, here puppy. I've got a bone for you, although it's not good to give you bones. Ooh. Have a bone. Not interested, huh? Can't say I blame you. I wouldn't chew on it either. Would you like something sweet, maybe? Oh, we'll get something from Grandpa. Can I? Nope. Almost. Grandpa! Hi, Grandpa. Who? I'd like to buy one of your donuts. Seriously? Why? Are you so surprised? I thought you never eat them. Actually, I need to give it to a dog. You see, the dog's got something I need. You want to give my donuts to a dog? Come on, Grandpa, I need help. I'll come back and eat your donuts some other time, promise. Okay, hang on. Here's some biscuits instead. I don't think donuts are good for dogs. Good job, Grandpa. Who? Yeah, bones aren't necessarily good for them either. Have a biscuit. Hey, you want some of this, boy? Ah, you like this, eh? Right, you focus on the donut, and I'll take that photo. Isn't he cute? Got it. That's all of them, I think. Wait a minute, what's this? Hello? What's this car doing outside the house? August 26th. And that's, what's his name's car? The mechanic. That's very, very interesting. I should ask Johnny what he knows about this picture. Alright, Johnny. Johnny, did you click this photograph? Yes, I did. Isn't that Jack's car? Jack, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's a nice car, isn't it? I was just passing by that day and it looked... Did you see anything else? See anything? No, I just took the photo and... Did you see anyone? Jack, Diane, Chris? No, Chris wasn't there that day. His car wasn't. I think Diane and Jack were in the house, but what... Johnny, can I keep this photo? It'll really help us out. I think so. I've got the negatives, so I can just make another copy. Back when you had to keep negatives to make copies. Do you think you may have any other photos like this that could help us? Not really. I don't know which photograph would be helpful to you. Could I have a look at the others? I don't have any more here. They're all up in my room at home. Alright, Jenny, can you tell me... Oh... Have you noticed anything unusual lately? Unusual? Nothing really. New faces in town, perhaps? Well, there is that Anab fellow. He's here on holiday. Stays in the same hotel as you. But I think he came here after that night, so I don't know. Where were you on the night of the shootings? I was at home with Granny. I think I was at home by 9 or so. You can ask her about it. Did you know Chris and Diane at all? Not really. I just knew what everyone else did. They would fight a lot. They weren't really friendly with the rest of us. Thanks for all your help, Johnny. Officer, we've got work to do. Okay, so let's look at the notes. List photography. I love how, like, there's no definitions to their face. Confirmed by Mrs. Brown. Took a photo of Jack's car. Blah, blah, blah. So we need to talk. Yeah, because... Okay, so we got all that. Why is the music gone out? I wonder what really happened. Let's talk to her real quick, just to be sure. So we never really talked to her. Hello, ma'am. Who is it? You're the detective, aren't you? Come to ask about the murders. Something troubles you, boy. What is it? We've already talked to her in the demo, so I might skip this part. Oh god, she's 80? What about at 25? Christ. Okay, so we know that. So we need to go to the hospital. So let's pull up the map. Where are we? We're on Main Street. We need to go to the hospital. So we need to go down there. So we don't want Overlook Road. Hi, Grandpa. I'm not your Grandpa. I think Grandpa's one of my favorite characters. Can we go down Aspirin Street? There's one thing I like. This one we can... map. Okay, so we're on Aspirin Street, so we need to go over to Central Street. I guess there's another way we could... Oh, that's okay. Let's see. Let's talk to these guys. Or... You catch that douche that did the shooting yet? And... No, and I can't discuss the case with you. That's too bad. Yeah, it's too bad. Listen, you teach me investigating, and I teach you skating and grinding. I'll even let you borrow my ride. No. Aw, it's too bad, man. Right, I've got moves that need busting. See you later. Okay. Weird. Okay, so we'll go down Central Street here. Okay, so let me see the map again. So we're gonna have to go down the East Hills Road, and then we can end up at the hospital to talk to the coroner. I think. Hold on. Hospital, yeah. Okay, so then we'll have to meet Brett at the sheriff's department later. And I can't talk to you? Is that the route I need? Guy's got a pager. My job is my only way out. Video rental. Look at that! Holy hell! Classic clothing. It's awesome. Let's see what this guy says. Talk to him. Cold beer and pop. Hey dude, sup? I hear there's been a murder in this town. You're the guy investigating it, right? Yeah. That's cool. I'm a Nav, by the way. Oh, because he's the one staying at the hotel. Are you traveling alone? Yeah, man, alone's the best. I've just graduated as an engineer and I start my new job in a few weeks. I'm not sure how many more trips I'll be able to go on by myself, you know? No. When did you reach Pineview, exactly? Monday morning, dude. I saw you too. I think we checked into the hotel about the same time. I get here and the first thing I know is there's been a murder. But I like the look of this town, so I think I'll stick around. And honestly, this might sound a little odd, but it's kind of exciting, you know what I mean? Not if it's your job or you knew the victims. Otherwise, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you've got a point. But neither applies to me, so I'm excited to see how this evolves. Why did you come here for holiday? A friend of mine had been here a year back. Said Pineview's the best place to forget your troubles and start over. I don't know about troubles, but he wouldn't shut up about it, so I thought, why not? Gotta say, so far I'm not disappointed. This place is pretty cool. I've not visited many small towns like this before. Since I moved to this country a couple of years ago, it's been the university and the places close by. So this is a really cool experience. We'll talk to you later. Okay, so we'll go down East Hills Road so we can go to the hospital. There we go. Oh. Pineview Medical Center. How old has this been? Oh my god. Old, very old. But Dr. Martinez makes up for it. He's great. He's in charge of the autopsy. He should be inside. Let's go. Should we go in? Yeah, go in. I'm not staying out there. Hello, Detective Stone. Officer Blunt. Hello, Doctor. How are you? Oh, just the usual, you know. It's a sad, sad case living in Pineview. I don't see these often, thankfully. Anyway, shall we begin with the report? Who would you like to hear about first, Detective? Let's hear about Diane. Let's see Diane first. Alright, give me a minute, please. Oh, we're bringing her out. Shit. Yikes. And one more thing. Can we close her eyes? Oh god, are you gonna open her? The victim is Diane Miller, age 24. Let's see the toxicology report. Shows that Diane was under the influence of alcohol during the time of the shooting. Only Chris had the wine from what we saw at the scene. Maybe she'd had just a little bit from Chris? The amount indicated in the report shows much more than that, officer. We didn't find any evidence in the house to suggest they'd been drinking anything else before that. Maybe they'd gone out that night and had drinks somewhere else as well. Good point. Where could they have gone? We should look into that. Okay. So let's look at hands. There isn't any sign of struggle on the arms or anything to suggest that Diane may have fired the gun. Okay. It's hard to say whether she had held the gun at all, but the fingerprints would probably reveal that. But it's worth noting that there are old scars on Diane's forearm. Some are more than a few years old. It's possible that she or someone else had harmed her before, more than a couple times, possibly using a blade. Was she a cutter? Is there anything else you can tell us about that? Any more details? It's hard to say anything more about this detective. These scars are very old. Well, she could have been a cutter. The large amount of soot soiling and burnt hairs around the wound indicate the shot was taken at close range. Oh, so maybe a distance of less than 10 centimeters. Yeah, so that would have to be, I mean, the muzzle would have to, well, be pressed up against her body. The victim was shot in the upper abdomen. The bullet traveled through and hit the lower ribs and made its exit through the back. The shockwave from the round managed to rupture the heart without directly penetrating it. This caused a hemorrhage and an instant loss of consciousness and immediate death. Jeez. Well, what do you think, Dr. Martinez? There's not much to conclude from this other than what we've already discussed. Someone shot Diane from close range. The wound matches the rounds in the gun found at the crime scene. There's signs showing physical trauma from her past, but nothing to suggest there was any physical abuse on that day or in recent months. Okay, so let's take a look at Chris. Okay, we don't have to turn this on every time a body gets pulled up here. What? Oh. What? I can't let you do this alone, Detective. You need my expertise. Actually, Doctor, shall we begin? Of course. Okay. This is Christopher Green, age 26. See his toxology report. Alcohol content in the system. He did have a glass of wine on that table. It might indicate much more than a glass. Probably when they'd gone out earlier that night. If they did, yes. Okay. Let's examine hands. Shows clear traces of gunshot residue. Okay. And here we can clearly see a hard contact wound to the head caused by firing a handgun. As you can see, there's a small stellate-shaped hole on the right side of the head on the temple. The skin around his back and seared residue from the gun and abrasion from overstretching the skin. This is the injury wound. On his left, we can see a bigger irregular wound and secondary fractures of the skull. This is the exit wound. A large part of the ear is also missing. Yummy. What do you think, Dr. Martinez? Trauma to the brain caused by a bullet and the subsequent bone loss were the cause of death. Gunshot residue strongly suggests that Chris was the one to fire the gun. There's no evidence of another person physically forcing him to do this either. No physical marks on Chris to suggest any sort of struggle. He shot himself. It's definitely suicide. I knew it, of course. Ha! Well, just because that doesn't mean he shot Diane. Honestly, it could have been Chris that shot Diane. It could have been someone else, too. It's hard to say from these results. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty simple. They probably just had another one of their arguments on their night out. The alcohol must not have helped either. Chris was probably too drunk. He did pour himself a glass at home. There were 2 glasses. There were 2 glasses. Doesn't really fit your narrative, does it? Whatever. Not whatever. This is an investigation. Maybe he was trying to make up to her. Anyways, he poured himself a drink as they continued arguing, and she went upstairs to change. In a fit of drunkenness and rage, he grabbed his gun, maybe just to scare her. When she came downstairs again, he'd had enough. Before she could say anything, he shot her. Then realized what he'd done in his drunken state and shot himself. That's it. Ryan, please. Doctor, if that's the case, wouldn't there be Diane's blood on Chris's back? On Chris from back splatter. Blah, blah. Not necessarily. Back splatter depends on a few different conditions. The velocity of the rounds and the region of the wound are 2 of them, as expected. Anyway, I should get going. Got some important work to finish. We should be heading back too, Detective. Go on ahead, I'll catch up. I want to talk to Dr. Martinez about something. Alright then, see you soon. Okay. Yes, Detective, what is it? Well, I've recently been having bad dreams, and when I wake up I can't move my body for a few seconds. It's like I'm awake. I'm sure I am, but I can't do anything. I can't move or speak. I also see things, terrifying things. I haven't slept properly in days because of this. It's sleep paralysis. It's completely harmless. Seriously? As the name suggests, your body is paralyzed in sleep, even when your mind is awake. It sounds terrifying. I've never had that, but I've heard it's terrifying to experience. Often people witness visual or aural hallucinations as well. There's nothing to worry about in regards to the paralysis itself, apart from being a completely terrifying experience. Gee, thanks. It might be a symptom of another issue, though. When did this start? On my first night here in Pineview? Is anything stressing you out? This case, maybe? Something worse than what I've seen before. I don't think it's stress exactly. It might not be the case then. Try to identify what it could be and try dealing with it. I could prescribe you some sleep medicines, but I really wouldn't want you to become dependent on them. It'd be better for you to just try and relax. Talk about anything that may be bothering you. If you've made any friends here. I'll consider it. Whatever it is, it'll only get worse if you sweep it under the rug. Remember, Detective, anything driven underground thrives, and then it festers. So I hope you do follow my advice. I'm always here if you need me to talk to me anytime. Oh, that's nice. All right, what do we have next? Detective, I wanted to talk to you about something. Yes? Officer Watts. It's his birthday tomorrow. And I thought we could all go out and celebrate it. You guys go ahead. You don't expect me to join, do you? Of course I do. It'll do you so much good. We all need a break, too. Poor Ryan, he barely gets out much either. Since he's had his first child, I've been planning to break him out of his dreadfully boring routine for a while now. What about his family? He'll spend most of the day after work with them. We'll only take him out later. Yeah, would he even want me there? Of course he would. Don't worry, he'll appreciate the company. So you'll be there, right? Fine. It doesn't really look like I have a choice. Glad you realized that. Cool, I'm excited. Oh, shit. Okay, so we need to go to the sheriff's office and talk to Brad. So we're on Central Street. So we need to go back to Aspen Street. Keep hearing that. It sounds like a gunshot or something, but... Okay, so where do we need to... Oh, shit, wrong one. Sheriff's Department. Happy Valley Road. Okay. Main Street, but I don't want to go up there. Happy Valley Road, that's where we need. Then we will go down to the sheriff's office. Look how pretty that is. It's so simplistic, but so pretty. Okay. Detective Brad's here. Okay. Oh wait, what was this about? Okay, I don't care. Sitting on a park bench. That's all I know. Okay, so let's go talk to Brad. Brad! Are you Brad? Detective? Michael Stone, and this is Officer Blunt. I had no idea about this incident. I came as fast as I could. It's heartbreaking. I understand. Oh, come on, let's discuss this inside. Okay. Through here, Detective. Alrighty then. What is that noise? Don't you have an interrogation room here? Not really. We'd ordinarily use the conference room in such a situation, but that's got water leakage problem these days. Oh, is that what I'm hearing? Oh, the rain must be right. Actually, it's water from the second floor washroom. So call a plumber. Sorry about it, Detective, but the storeroom's the best we have for now. That's alright. Anyway, bring back Brad in. We've got a lot to go through. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm still in a bit of shock. I just got the news last night. I had no idea. It's a weird time. I'm getting married in a few days, and I was so stressed about that. Why are you just now sending out invitations if you're getting married in a few days? I sent Chris an invitation not knowing if he'd respond. I hadn't talked to him in months, and then this... I can't believe it. I'm just shocked. Sorry, I'm repeating myself over and over. It's alright, Brad. How long had you known Chris? We met during high school. That's when we decided to major in business, and we were lucky enough to get into the same university. We had a knack for it. He's been helping his uncle run his restaurant since he was 12. Uncle? Chris lived with his uncle. He took him in after Chris had been shuttled between his parents and fostered homes for years. I see. What was Chris like? He was ambitious as hell, driven and optimistic. If he felt inspired by something, he'd do anything to achieve it. How was he with people? Did he get along with everyone? Was he a generally agreeable guy? Funny you should ask that. I really didn't understand him sometimes, you know? He'd always keep to himself, didn't want to bother with people. Kind of worried me at times. But I just didn't understand the concept of introversion at the time, I think. I do stuff like skip parties just so he wouldn't get lonely on a Saturday night. That bugged the hell out of him. Would he get into arguments with people, short temper or anything? No, not at all. I don't think I'd ever seen him lose his temper. No, he just liked his own company, I think. What was Diane like? I didn't really. I'd only met her a couple of times through Chris after they'd started dating. Whatever I knew about her, it was mostly from what Chris had told me. She definitely had a power over him, though. He was smitten. I'd never seen him like that. Did Chris talk about Diane with you? Did he tell you anything at all? Yeah, he'd share things during the first couple of months. After the New Year's Eve party, she didn't get back to him. He'd asked for her phone number that night, and she didn't give it to him. She said she'd find out his number and call him if she wanted to. The wait, the lack of response, contact, or even a single call drove him slightly crazy. By the time she did call him, he was done. He was completely into her. The uncertainty made him want her bad. I guess that's one way to get someone. Oh, is this some memory? Hi, Diane. Oh, I can't move. We're not gonna sit on the same bench. You look great. You look no. It's good to see you again. Oh, it's good to see you too, Chris. I don't think we'd be meeting again, actually. I've been waiting for you to call. Holy cow, with a desperate tone, boy. You've been waiting for... You know what? Forget I said anything. Where are we going? To surprise Chris. It's my turn to show you something cool. I got you something, actually. Oh, really? It's a book. You said you wanted to travel, right? To go somewhere far away? The Dreamer's Guide to the World. The book is written to inspire people like you. That's really sweet, Chris. Thanks. Well, this is us. Come on. Right, here we are. I've got something cool to show you, but first we'll need that boat. Is that your boat? No. Are we stealing it? We're just borrowing it, Chris. I don't think so it works. Come on, you're not scared, are you? I know you're not. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Of course you're not, and you shouldn't be. We're only taking it around for a bit. Plus, if anyone confronts us, I'll talk to them. It'll be no trouble at all. Yeah, all right. See if you can get the boat started. Well, I have a feeling I'm going to need that gas can in the back of that truck. Is it in the water? Push. Yeah. The boat is tied to the post with a rope. For God's sakes. Sit inside. That's cute. Oh, come on. I can't turn on the engine if it's not in the water. You don't do that. Okay, so we will search. The car's open. There's a fuel container in the back. Take fuel container. Okay. Fill fuel. Filled it up. Awesome. Exit. I don't want to take that. It starts. The boat is tied to the post of the rope. Can I not? You just untie the rope. You don't have to. Oh, can I do it over here? There we go. Great. Now I gotta go back to that truck to get scissors. Thought I should take those, but search. Yeah. Take scissors. Are you telling me I need that truck to pull that thing out? See, why is it giving me a... I swear to God. Push. Cut rope. What? Okay, the rope is off. Push. Oh my God. So let's... This is annoying as shit. Oh no, I wanted... Attach rope. Yeah. Attach rope. Drive. Oh, are you kidding me? This is so... This is a bit tedious. Okay, remove fuel. Exit. Fill fuel. Filled it up. Awesome. Push. Right. There we go. This is beautiful, isn't it? I knew you'd like it. I used to come here all the time a few years back, just to get away from everything. This is my secret world away from the real world. Why'd you stop coming? I don't know. I guess it wasn't enough anymore. Am I dreaming? Is this really happening? Just look at her. Is she even real? Alright, Chris, play it cool, play it cool. Stop being weird. So pretty. This is incredible. Come on, I'll show you my favorite spot. Okay. It's been years since I was here last. I'd come and sit here for hours whenever I was feeling overwhelmed. Alone? Yeah, it's the best way, isn't it? I'm happy you're here, actually. Oh, come on, that's sweet, but really? I thought you liked your own company. I do. But sometimes I can't really enjoy being alone. Because a voice in my head starts worrying me that I might be unwanted. And what good is happiness by yourself if the world doesn't need you, or doesn't need or care about you? If people don't need you, is your happiness alone even valid? Of course it is. So I end up comparing myself to the cool kids, like I'm lesser. That messes with me, so I can't really have a good time by myself. Who wants to fit in anyway? Mostly I don't care. I enjoy working or spending time on hobbies. But it's like, what's the point of all the cool things you do or experience alone if nobody cares? And then, maybe doing great work could help you be part of the picture. Maybe fame and recognition could help you claim a place in the world. As if great work or fame can make up for personal shortcomings. I've never felt that way. Who cares what people think? I like being by myself because that means I don't have to deal with them. People can be horrible. Some of them. I'm not interested in being a part of their shitty picture. Screw being admired or accepted. I think looking for that is a waste of time. But also everyone feels that way, Chris. At least some of the time. Everyone fears the thought of not fitting in. It's not just you. Don't worry. Really? Doesn't feel like it somehow. Even people with fame, despite what you think, mostly just don't show it. You're fine as you are. Everyone is. Don't be so hard on yourself. Especially you. You're intelligent, ambitious, good-looking, funny, and she called me good-looking. It's like my own brain. So don't worry. Wait, why am I... talking about all this embarrassing myself. Ugh, idiot, what's wrong with me? I should ask her something about herself. Forget all that. It just bothers me sometimes. It's not a big deal. Tell me about you. Tell you what about me? Your friends. Tell me about your friends. Friends. I don't know how I feel about them. Actually, I'm not in a mood to talk about them. Tell me about yours. I have some good friends. Brad's one, and Emily, you know them. There are a couple of other guys that I meet sometimes. Look how pretty that is of the stars. But mostly it's just me and Brad. We're pretty close. Good for you. He's a great guy. Your family and childhood? Pfft, wow. What? You choose a topic I care to talk least about. Try again. Dating anyone right now? Say no, please say no. No, it's been almost a year now. Yes! There were some guys. Some were great and some weren't. And I'm not in the mood to elaborate. Alright. You? Same, about a year. I've only been in a couple of relationships. They were fine, nothing worth talking about. I'm not in the mood to elaborate. Hey, I wasn't the one that brought it up. Alright, alright. I should talk about something else, something she likes. What are your passions? My passions? Wow, you ask such loaded questions. Well, that's okay, I'm just kidding. At least you're not just making small talk. I'm terrible at small talk. Ditto. I know, Chris. You start talking about stars. Hey. Anyway, what was it? Oh, my passions. I don't know. I don't think I have any. Hobbies? Things you do in your spare time? Listen to a lot of music. I like that. What kind? Indie rock mostly. Trip hop sometimes. Though I listen to all sorts of... What's trip hop? I even indulge in some boy bands once in a while. Really? Play anything? I own a guitar. Never got past the basic chords. So, yeah, I guess that's all. Tell me what inspires you. Inspires me? Nothing really. Not everyone feels inspired the way you do, you know? Is there nothing that even, say, excites you? No, not really. When I was a kid, maybe. Damn. I do like how you ask me these questions, though. And I like listening to you talk about these things. I don't know what keeps you inspired, but it makes me happy. So what about you? What keeps you inspired? Well, settle down then. This might take a while. Never even tried describing it to anyone before. It's just an amazing feeling. Random things trigger it. Mostly nature or music or a film. For a second, those things give me a tiny glimpse of something really, really beautiful. Ugh, I know I probably sound crazy. It's like a vision. It's like a portal to another world. Like a life I've lived once. Maybe in another dimension. It's like falling in love in a way. You know, it just feels different. Magical. Nostalgic, almost. Or like a dream. You know how dreams feel beautiful? I just feel that most of the time. I don't know. All I know is beauty overwhelms me. It's just so damn beautiful, Diane. And that's what keeps me inspired. Damn, did I really just tell her all that? Yes, you did. Oh, shit. Sorry. Chris, wow. You have a connection with the dream world. And there you are feeling insecure about the stupidest, most irrelevant things. Like, honestly, who cares about things like being popular when you've got that? Hey, grass is always greener and all that, right? Well, then it's a pity that we value things we don't have. Seriously, you should really be an artist or something. I don't know what you're up to starting a business. Maybe, but I'm good at this business stuff. And hey, it pays the bills. You know, talking about all this, it was actually kind of exciting. Maybe you could inspire me. I'd love to. Nobody's really interested in this stuff, usually. I'm very interested. Oh, hey, look, it's dark now. The stars have come out. Diane, you're incredible for getting me here. Look at the stars. Look at them. Look at the water, Chris. What? Wow, the water is glowing. Why is the water glowing? Try walking in it. Whoa. Or wait, am I supposed to? It's following me. Oh, I see. The glowy stuff is following me. Isn't it? This is the best thing ever. Alright, come back. We should be heading back now. Okay. Really? Now you're worried about going back? It's getting dark. I don't want you to drown or something. Not before I get to know you better, at least. Oh, come here. Okay, so let's go back. No, wait, you know what? I'll regret it if I don't do this now. Do what, Chris? I want to swim in this water. Wait, what? This is gonna be so freaking cool. Oh, okay. This is amazing. This is Diane. Oh. After that, Diane disappeared from his life once again, and Chris didn't hear from her for weeks. So obviously Chris couldn't believe it when she asked him to come over to her place all of a sudden. That was the thing with Diane, really. And it's that unpredictability that drew Chris in, I think. Hey, Chris. Diane, finally. I was beginning to wonder if you were ever going to call again. Of course I was. Why don't you just give me your number? This is so inconvenient. I always have to wait. I enjoy it. Anyway, there's no one at my place, and I've just ordered pizza. Too much of it. You want to come over and help? Yes. Yeah, I don't know why I'm taking the risk, but just come before I change my mind. So where's your place? How do I get there? Can't believe I'm actually here. Shut up. I never meet anyone at home. I don't know why I called you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure your parents would like me. Yeah, sure. I love this. What, making coffee? Yes, moments like these. It's raining outside. We're just chilling, making coffee in this warm kitchen. Plus we've got pizza on the way. So, stuff that's kind of normal. Doesn't make it any less beautiful. Do you always make observations like this? Not always. Only around you, I think. Is it annoying? No, not at all. I like it. Just kind of new for me. When are your exams? Exams? The ones you've been preparing for so you can study abroad. Oh, right, that. There's a few months more to go. I'm not sure if I really want to take them, though. Why not? I'm only taking those so I can get away from this place, but I don't know. Maybe there's a better way? Did you check that travel book I gave you? I didn't really get the time. I did flip through it, though. It looks really interesting. I'm just waiting for the right moment so that I can enjoy it. You should read it. It's great. Then you could really make a plan and work out how to execute it. I will. Okay, I'll be moving to Pineview soon. I've been looking around and I found a couple good places I can move into. The hotel I'm planning to start there. That should also work out. I've met the planning committee and checked out a few possible sites, too. That's great. When do you think you'll move? Next month, hopefully. I really admire you, you know. What? You go out and you do the things you want. You don't just let dreams remain dreams. I admire that. Thanks. Where's the bloody pizza? I can't wait anymore. Oh, jeez, that was kind of loud. Wow. I don't normally get to just lounge around and eat pizza for hours. I could get used to this. Why don't you, though? Well, you know, just stuff. Anyway, thank you for coming, I mean. I'm glad you did. Wait, what are we doing? Oh, snap. Was it bad? Have I done something wrong? Diane? This is getting a bit close for me. You shouldn't... I don't understand. Yeah. The more you get to know people, the less you can stand them. You said that. That was different. That was before I met you. You don't know me, Chris. When you do, you don't like who you'll find. think I'll really like what I find. You don't know that. If you let me, then perhaps you should go. Diane, come on. Please, Chris, my parents are probably on their way home anyway. When will I next see you? I don't know. I'll call you. Okay? After that, Chris and Diane began to meet a bit more frequently. At the same time, I started seeing him a lot less as well. When'd you see him next? Detective, I need to be somewhere else in a bit. Is it okay if we pick this up again tomorrow? Of course. Thank you for your time, Brad. Huh. That's it for today, it looks like. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Detective. Was she in that car? Okay. So, hold on. We will head back to the hotel. Wait, where am I? Because we were at the sheriff's department. Okay. So we were at the hotel. Yeah. So we'll go back to the hotel and I will probably call this episode a day. Because I've been playing for quite a bit here. And unless something happens, I'll probably cut all this down. And I can't talk to him. Is it raining again? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so he doesn't want that. Oh, wait. So I've got a leak in that bathroom, too. Oh, wait, he's not even changing into pajamas. Oh, he's using a phone, I see. Oh, because he's got, yeah, that makes sense. How you reach Abigail and... Wait. And, Michael? We're not home right now, so please leave your message, name, and number. Wait. Hey, it's alright, I'm here now. I really am. I'm happy you've let me back. When will you come with me for good? I shouldn't just leave or give up. You shouldn't, but you know there's nothing there for you anymore, don't you? Think about it. I'll be waiting. Huh. Okay. Ugh. Damn my back. Okay. I feel terrible. Okay. So, we are going to leave this episode off here for the time being. So let me do this real quick. So I'm going to leave this episode off here. It closed out on me, but that's okay. So, thank you all so much for watching this episode. I did not mean for it to run this long, but I apologize. I'll try to keep the episodes down to half hour, but so much was happening. So be sure to jump down on that like button if you did like it. Leave a comment down below with any other game suggestions or video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Share this channel with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. We'll see you all for the next one.